Hi, welcome to my special webinar today. I'm Iverson Lee, and I hope all of you here are in great mood and in great health. Okay, good to see you guys as well. Wow, so many people tuning up today. That's great. Okay, so now let me see how many of you here today. Okay, wow, more and more coming. Okay, good. Okay, so I think first of all, I think you know that 2 days from now is already Chinese New Year. How many of you here celebrate Chinese New Year? Okay, type the word me. Wow, so many of you. Great. Okay. So when I actually planning to do this, and then the team actually told me, hey, if you do it like just 2 days before Chinese New Year, which means tomorrow already the eve of Chinese New Year, a lot of people are busy. Yeah, they are not able to come. So that's why, but here you are, all of you here, so many of you joining me today. Thank you for that. Really appreciate that. Okay. So yeah, why? Yeah, a lot of people asking also, what are you going to talk about? Well, what is so important? We must know now before Chinese New Year kicks off. Okay, so this is what we're going to discuss on today's session here. So, and beside the group that's celebrating Chinese New Year, I believe, and I've been told that this group here also joined by audience around the world. Am I right? Okay, why don't you share the country you're from? Okay. All right. Type in the chat box. Okay, some of you from Pakistan, Germany, Spain, Lebanon, Jakarta, New York, Singapore, Hungary, Sydney. Wow, the chat moved so fast. Okay, Germany, I saw Turkey, Japan, Netherlands, Maine, USA. Okay, Penang. Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you for taking your time joining me here today. So I have a lot of content prepared to share with all of you here. I hope that you have enough energy okay, to go through all this information, and which in fact, I think is really important. Yeah, for us, all of us here to know. And by the way, yeah, so for some of you are very new here, probably this is the first time. How many of you here? This is the first time you're joining me, and you don't know why you accidentally click on the link, and then here you are. Okay, first time, nice. Okay, some of you second time. Type the word me if this is your first time. Okay, great. Wow, so many first timer here. All right, so just so you know, yeah, I'd like to welcome the beginner here. And because this group here are joined by beginners and also some of you here already have some experience about Chinese metaphysics. So to all the beginner here, let me just do some introduction. Yeah, first of all, if you're first time joining me, you might not be a beginner anyway, right? So we have a mixture group of people here. So first of all, let me just introduce myself. For some of you, this is the first time you're seeing me talking. My name is Iverson Lee. I'm a Chinese metaphysics specialist. I'm focusing on Bazi, Feng Shui, QiMen, Yijing, and date selection. Okay, this is what I do. And I help not only myself, I also help my families, my friends, and my client, yeah, to actually achieve what they want in life. So this is what I do. So today, I decided to share with you information that are crucial and important from the wealth perspective. Okay, this is I think is one of the topic that a lot of people discussing, especially in New Year. So and that because the one of the reason is because people talking about the year of dragon. Oh, dragon is coming. So, but there are one confusion that people had when they're learning metaphysics, especially for the beginner. A lot of people think that dragon year begins in Chinese New Year, which is 2 days from now. Okay, so some of you actually asked me that which is it mean why we have this February 4th and then we have this 10th of February, which one demarcate this the new year? Okay, so I think I need to actually make this clear first before we continue. Otherwise, it's very hard for us to understand the subject that we're going to talk about today. So now let me share. I prepared something for you. Okay, let me share on the screen right now. Okay, do you see this? Okay, so why there are such a confusion in terms of actually deciding the new year? Because we actually have this two calendar, the solar calendar and also the lunar calendar. The solar calendar basically actually measured by the Earth orbiting around the sun, and then the lunar calendar, as you know, we measure by the moon phases. Okay, so now, why these two date is important? Yeah, in the Chinese culture and astrology. So, which is more important depending, all right, what are you actually looking at? If you actually study astrology, you want to analyze or you want to calculate the five elements or your party chart or date selection, it's always based on the solar calendar. Okay, so solar calendar is used primarily related to astrology subjects. Okay, so therefore, if you want to know which year I'm born in, that is astrology, right? You're talking about the birth chart. So birth chart astrology. So do you think which date that we should refer to when we're talking about the new year, which is the year of Wood Dragon? Which date is started? Type the your answer in the comment box right now. Solar, right? Yes, you're right. Yeah, solar. Yeah, because solar calendar always use uh the use for astrology calculation. And where else on the lunar side, which is measured by the moon phases, it primarily used for religious activities and festival. Okay, so Chinese New Year that is coming the next 2 days is a festival, isn't it? Right? People celebrating, we use the lunar day to actually demarcate when is a Chinese New Year. But it does not indicate when the energy are shift to the year of dragon. You guys understand? So lunar are for celebration. I think some of you heard about the Mid-Autumn festival, right? If you are Chinese people, I think you know where we get to eat the moon cake. So that is festival. So I want to think here, if you're talking about festival, which one are we referring to? Solar or lunar? Guys? Yeah, lunar, right? Yeah, because they will call it mid-autumn, right? So therefore, now you're clear. So if your baby, let's say you have a baby, and you're born on this, let's say February 4th, 2024, you are already the year of dragon. Okay, so we look at the solar. It's not after 10th of February. In fact, is starting February 4th, the year of dragon already transiting. Are you guys clear? Because I receive a lot of question. Yeah, people asking about this part. Yeah, try to be very clear if you understand what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. Good. Now you know this. Then we can get it out of the way. So now today, yeah, today here, what is the main objective here is I want you to think about what to do to actually gain you a better advantage in terms of wealth generation or what to strategize, yeah, to thrive financially in the year of Wood Dragon. Okay, so this is what I'm going to help you to figure it out. And if you're a beginner, do not worry. You can benefit from this as well, right? Not an issue. Because I deal with so many people before, even the most expert one and also the beginner, I know how to communicate all this information to all of you here. Don't worry about that. So now, if you look at why I think this is so important, yeah, because this year, beside the year of Wood Dragon, as all of you here know, is a Wood Dragon year, but it also demarcate the beginning of period 9, isn't it? Right, period 9 is also starting in 2024. So therefore, this is a symbolize of a big beginning. Yeah, why people talking about period 9 recently? Because it's in conjunction with the Wood Dragon year. So it symbolizes a new beginning or the big spring. Okay. So some of you learn metaphysics before. You probably heard about period 9. If you don't, let me show you first. All right. The period 9. Period 9 basically is a bigger energy cycle that govern for the next 20 years. and it started officially on 2024 until 2043. So it's around 2 decades. And this is there's three lines here indicate here. Do you see that? Yeah, there are three lines. These three lines represent the symbol or the image. If you learn Yi Jing, yeah, this is called Li Gua. So why we use this image? This image, if you know how to interpret it, it's supposed to tell you, what to expect in period 9. It's like a forecast, okay, or what kind of energy present in period 9. So we can take the action that align to the period 9 energy so we can achieve financial success, happiness, or more healthier. Okay, so like what you saw just now is an image of a Li Gua. Okay, so Li Gua is a fire element, yeah, to start with, and it also represents confusion and distraction. Okay, because it's fire, it's fickle. All right, so it's a confusion and distraction. That's one part. So a lot of people will force into that group. How many of you here you start to a bit confused and distracted starting this year? Type the word me. That is group A. Okay, you don't know what to do, you feel a little bit lost. Okay, and you keep distracted by actually once you do this stuff and then you give up and do another thing. Yeah, you got is distracted easily. Type the word me here. All right, let me see. Okay, so this is the first group. Okay, this is how do you measure this? Starting February 4th, 2024. Because already entered period 9. So which means lack of clarity. But there are not only one group, right? This period 9, Li Gua also got another group. This group here, instead of actually group A is confused and then they're distracted, group B on the opposite side represent the beacon of light and also inspirational. Would you like to be in group A and group B or group B? Of course, group B, right? Because so therefore, period 9 is not a bad thing, right? So the confused one is one group, is the group A, but the inspired one is on group B. So our goal here in period 9 is to align or do something that align to the second group, the beacon of light, the inspirational one. Okay, so in order to do that, then you need to know more information about period 9. Would you like to know more? Okay, type the word me if you want to know more. Okay, so I'm going to give you some keywords because period 9 is a huge subject. Okay, and then I'm going to give some keyword. You need to do some homework yourself, all right? Otherwise, I cannot finish today's webinar because by just talking period 9 alone can take me a week, the kind of thing. Okay, so now, first of all, you must expect one thing here in terms of your career or business. There will be a lot of technology disruption and domination happening. Okay, when I mention disruption, which means that a lot of technology, software, or hardware that can disrupt your existing business model, therefore probably might render certain job become irrelevant. Yeah, that could be one way. And it also in a way that it dominate as well. So it's sort of like a lot of things. Don't you think right now, all of us here rely heavily in devices like handphone? You can remember a moment last time when you don't even have a handphone, right? So it's sort of like blend with our daily life as well. So we call this technology dominance. So you can expect more and more of this. And also because Li Gua also represent fake. Yeah, fake means not real. Yeah, not tangible. Yeah, that's a metaphor here. So therefore, you discover that nowadays we have fake currencies. We call this crypto. All right, you can you cannot feel it. It's not tangible. So we also have fake brain. Why we call this a fake brain? Yeah, this is like artificial intelligence. Don't you think so? Okay. Yeah, also fake reality. Some people might term it like virtual reality. Yeah, so all of these things here is about the Li Gua because Li Gua is not real. How about branding? Yeah, branding also a story you tell to the world, right? It might not be real. It's just a perceptive of something, right? So therefore, this is what is important. That's why you discover that in period 9, a lot of people, they like to brand themselves. Where they go, they also want to take a photo to show to their friends, right? How great their life is. So the branding, how people see us, suddenly becomes super important. Yeah, in period 9. And you also in working space, or if you're a corporate path, so you discover that people right now, the way they relate to work is about they want to write their life story. Yeah, in period 8, people work because purely about money. Okay, they want to work hard until they're retired, right? Or they get a pension, although right now it does not exist anymore. So that is period 8. In period 9, money might not be the first thing when they are looking for when they go for a job. Yeah, they're looking for how do I create my life story. So they're talking about what? Their value, their purpose, what make me happy at work, what make me whole at work, right? So what satisfied me? Don't you think this is changing already? Yeah, so therefore you will see that by this shift of mindset, I would say that it will become a real threat to organizational corporate pipeline. Okay, because people right now they refuse to chase achievement for achievement anymore. Okay, so and do you realize that nowadays lesser and lesser employees consider getting promoted to the C-suite level? Yeah, a lot of them right now, they don't aspire to become the CEO or the C-level position. Do you realize this change or not, guys? Yeah, I don't want you to just listen and accept. I want you to pay attention and observe what is happening to the world. And I'm not just repeating the trend. I've been talking about this since 2019 when I conduct my first period 9 course. Okay, but now you start to seeing it, right? Because period 9 this year is the official year already. So, and something quite funny is there's a research that actually asked all these employees. I'm not sure how big the sample size is on this research. And then they discovered that a lot of the employees right now, their top 3 ambitions. The first one is spending time with families or friends. Second one is physical or mentally healthy. Okay. And then the third thing is traveling. Can you imagine that? Yeah, none of them talking about getting promoted or they want to make a lot of money. Yeah, so do you see that right now? Now, guys, type the word yes if you actually observe it, not you're able to observe this is happening. Yes, right? If you're a business owner, you must learn how to manage this group of people, otherwise they're going to resign. Yeah, so this is what to expect in period 9. In the old days, people talking about YOLO, you only live once. They talk about it, but when are they really doing it? No, right? They say, "Oh, I'm afraid I have no money." But in period 9, they are not only talk about it; they're already living it already. Okay, so and yeah, this is the thing here, and you also look at this the spirituality, a lot of people actually overlook with information, but yet they are starved for wisdom. So nowadays, a lot of people seeking for wisdom. Therefore, they pursue like metaphysics, religious activities, energy, or philosophy. So this is the area people are looking for. And then some of you might ask, right, how about financial challenges? I would say in period 9 overall, there will be a lot of people with facing financial challenges. Yeah, because I mean, everything, the inflation, and then a lot of people out of job due to so many disruption of the technology, AI come to take over so many things, right? So financial challenges is something we cannot ignore in period 9. So a lot of people ask me, Iverson, since you know so many things about period 9, if I were to summarize period 9, yeah, so you must learn how to master your finance. Okay, and then I think right now you're going to see a lot of all these hashtag in the TikTok right now, right? Yeah, there's a ding. Yeah, you see a hashtag about the ding, right? Dual income, no kids. So which means that the ding stand for that, right? So which means nowadays people want to get married, then they want to have kids because they want to save the money because making money already hard. They don't want to transfer the burden to the kids, right? So they don't want the kids to suffer. So some of them, even though they get married, they don't intend to have kids. Yeah, period 9, a lot of all this thing is happening. So, or like ding and also sing, right? Sing is the single income, no kids. So some people they're probably married, but one of them is working, yeah, but they don't have kids. Okay, so because the cost of living is too high. Okay, and then nowadays also got this what you call ding what, right? Dual income, no kids, and with a dog. So this is the trend. Yeah, we can see because the cause of this because of financial challenges. Okay, and now let me remind you why you're here today. Yeah, because every day, by the way, beside teaching 八字 feng shui, I'm also a consultant. Consultant means I see my client one-to-one. This group of people, they are not interested to learn 八字 or feng shui. They just want to get some answer from me. So they're going to actually give them their 八字 chart and they're going to read it for them. And because I see so many clients per day, so but if you look at from a generic point of view, every time I hear about their sharing, right? In the end, I only hear one thing. It's about what they want. Right? Don't you think so? Yeah, in the end, throughout, no matter how the conversation go, in the end, is to summarize their conversation, my client needs, in the end is what do they really want? Now, the one thing I actually are able to conclude is everything you want. Yeah, you are here for something, right? I want you to actually identify what you want, why you're here today. And no matter what you want, it's always come with a price tag. Okay, we must say something, right? You think about this. Everything you want in life, there must be a price tag. Price tag might not be just money, it could be energy, yeah, that you sacrifice. Okay, so therefore, everything you want, don't you think it'll be easier to attain if you have a lot of money or energy? But energy, you're going to actually decline as we age, right? So if you have money, don't you think you have a freedom to choose to work or not to work? Do you have that freedom to do that? Yes, right? You need not to retire young, but at least you have a choice, right? But do you realize most of us don't have a choice, right? We need to continue to work to support our living. So, and some people say, okay, even though you have money, you cannot buy health. But think about this: when you have the option not to work, don't you think you have lesser stress? Do you know a lot of ailment or illnesses is because of work stress? Now you see how important money is, right? And then let's say it does not guarantee you will not fall sick, of course. But don't you think if you happen to fall sick, if you have money, you get access to better medical facilities? Yes, right? Or you can access to better nutrition. Yeah, so this is of all this, right? That's why everything have a price tag. If in relationship as well, right? Do you want to waste all your relationship time arguing about money, or you want to like build memories, like go for holiday, provide better education for your children? Yeah, build a lot of great memories. That one has a price tag, right? A lot of people indicate what they want, but they don't really calculate, yeah, the price tag. They don't know. They just say, I want this, I want that, right? So hopefully today is a time for me to share with you more ways to achieve financial I would say luck in 2024, right? Because when you have money, only you can talk about impact, right? Because you have more power to help. So now, first of all, just now you know about period 9. Yeah, but in short term, like 1 year, we also can see what is the wealth outlook for 2024. So, and if you ask me, is 2024 is a great year financially? I would say that if you look at the bar chart of 2024, you know it's a tough year to begin with. All right, there will be a lot of downsizing. A lot of people they lost their job or business, they have some financial crisis. Okay, so these are the part that the chart is written. It's not me saying it, it's the butter chart is stated that way. So now the question here is, should I be worried or not? Right? Because there are so many people, right? Should I be or will I be affected by this or not? And to answer that question, so you need to know where you are. Okay. So are you belong to the struggler group right now? Survivor or thriver? Struggler means right now you're struggling financially. You might not have a job. Yeah. And then you cannot make ends meet. You're full of debt. So now you're struggling. Okay. So the survivor is they're okay, they get a job, and then they are comfortable, and then but that depends on their paycheck, their month to month to survive, or maybe just a little bit saving. If they're out of the job, maybe they can last for 1 year at max, and then they're out of money. All right. So these are the kind of like the survivor. They're okay. Yeah, they have money to spend, but they are comfortable group. So we'll refer this as the middle income group. And where else? Yeah, the triber. The triber is the group here is they are no longer worried about money. They are focused more on investment, how to enjoy life, how to grow their money. They are no longer trade their time with money. Okay, the survivor group, yes, they're still used. Every time you go to work, you exchange your time for money, right? For tribal, most of them, they already make use of money to make more money. All right, so money work harder for them. So, and all of us here have different stage, and we also could be at different level at different times, right? Maybe you used to be a struggler. Right now you're a thriver, or it could be the other way. You used to be a thriver, now you get into the survival group. Okay, we don't know. So now I want you to know first because awareness is the first key to change. Remember, everything comes with a price tag, right? What you're willing to sacrifice. First thing, you need to do this homework first. Yeah, there's a thriver, survivor, struggler. Which one are you right now? Yeah, type in the chat box. It's fine. Right? Everyone start from the bottom. Yeah, it's nothing to ashamed about. Okay, I spend a lot of time in the struggler stage, so I know how it feels. Okay, all right. Yeah, so therefore today program here is more for the struggler and survivor. So the survivor, the first thing you need to make sure, yeah, the first thing you need to make sure if you're a survivor, you make sure you don't go down, fall below, back to struggler. Because in period 9, yeah, the survivor group will be shrinking. So you're either thriver or struggler. Yeah, I'm letting you know. And you're already feeling it if you're a survivor. If you're quite comfortable in period 8, period 9, you see the rise of cost of living, so many things, right? So you need to decide, right? You need to move on. There's no choice. There's no choice for you. The struggler is crowded. And the longer you stay there, you're not able to actually go back up again. Okay. So that is my goal for today. Your first thing is to aware, yeah, where you are first. So if you knew this, right? So I want to add one level of metaphysics perspective to it. Okay. So now let me share with you first. Okay. Do you see the subjects actually on the left hand side of the diagram? So if you're a struggler, yeah, this is how I help people, all right? This is how I use. So if someone is a struggler, the most system I use to help them is Bazi. So some of you are struggler, right? So why I use Bazi? Bazi is about knowing, yeah, what talent, what is your capacity. So you must become a valuable person. Yeah, in life is like this, right? Life, money always flows to where the value is. The reason you cannot make money right now is not because you are lazy or you are not intelligent enough. It does not matter, right? The reason you cannot make money right now because you are not that valuable. That's it, right? People get paid more because they are more valuable. So therefore, Bazi is the one that I use a lot to help the struggler to move to the survivor, right? Because Bazi will give you a lot of information about you, right? About you, what you can do, what opportunities available for you. So you need to become a better person first. If you cannot become better, if I put you to the tribal group, will you survive or not, guys? Will you survive? If you're still a struggler, I give you a job opportunities, you don't even get past the job interview. Agree or not? Right? So therefore, you need to make yourself valuable so you can contribute. Yeah, the amount of money you're going to make is depends on your contribution level. That's the one. So let's say right now you're in the survival group, right? You're good, you have skill, can make money. Yeah, as long you're working, money coming in, right? Then I'm going to use a lot of achievement. Your achievement talking about what or strategy, what you can do to go to the next level. Let's say right now you're in a comfort zone in your company. You want to get to the next level like CEO or whatever, or want to do a side gig that will require strategy, right? So I use a lot of QiMen and date selection. Yeah, date selection is when to take certain action. Okay, so therefore this one is the QiMen and date selection. So now the next one, if you're a tribal group, the one I use the most is feng shui. Yeah, because feng shui, because this person here, they already grow their money, they are growing their money, they do a lot of investment, right? So they need more opportunities. So this group can capitalize on opportunities because they are good enough already. So I use a lot of feng shui, yeah, for the tribal group. Are you clear on this? Right? This will give you if you are a coach or partner coach, yeah, this will give you sort of like a blueprint to help you to manage different group of people or even for yourself. Is this useful or not? Yeah, does it make things clear why you want to learn feng shui, QiMen, date selection, or partner? Yeah, okay, keep this. All right. Yeah, I give it for you for free. Okay, use it. Yeah, use it in a way that can help other people. Now, once you know this, yeah, you want this. Therefore, that's why it's important to learn parts of this selection, QiMen, yeah, and feng shui as well. So once you learn this, then I'm going to actually give you some techniques. Yeah, how do you actually attract more wealth in 2024? Yeah, because now you know which level, right? Let's start with the bottom group here, right? The struggler group. So now, or maybe if you want, some of you want to make more money, then we need to look at the parter chart first. Okay. So the parter chart. So now this is a 2024 parter chart. This is not your parter, but this is your 2024 parter chart. This chart here, if you look at, first thing we need to look at is the whole chart is only consists of 5 elements. It does not appear as complicated as it is, but it actually just boils down to 5 elements. And the one thing you need to know in 2024, the wealth element governs wealth opportunities and it represents by water element. Yeah, for 2024. Next year will be different elements. So in 2024, one of the 5 elements is water element, and that element is the wealth element. So now, if you look at the chart here, do you found any water element? Yes. Yeah, I circled for you already. Do you see it? There are 2 water elements. So now let me ask you, is it a lot or little? Is it abundance of wealth or little? Little, right? If it's little wealth element, is it easy to make money in 2024? It's become harder? Easy or hard? Now you know, right? It's harder, right? So, and also the water element seems like it's being dried out, right? It's just a little left. So, which means, is it limited right now? Is it hard to get? Yes. Okay, if the water become limited and also hard to get because it's hidden, don't you think 2024 will be people will become more competitive? Because so many people there, but the wealth is just a little bit, right? So this one, it become scarcity. People will become more competitive, yeah, to grab those wealth opportunities. Now, let me ask you, are you someone competitive or not? Or you someone just say, oh, I just go with the flow. I don't do anything. Or you're someone that make a stand on yourself, you fight for it, you become competitive. Yeah, so if you're someone do nothing, yeah, you just wait things to happen. I'll say 2024 will be very tough year for you because the water element is limited. Okay. All right. So now this is the first piece of information I want you to know. And I think some of you watched some of my webinar before. Yeah, so we're talking about pursuing. All right. Pursuing the wealth element. So now you see the water element, there are 2, right? So, but there always a flaw when it's come to pursuing. Yeah, there's always a flaw. Because when you pursue something, it means that you use your energy, agree? Right? You're pursuing. Let's say you have a crush on someone. Now you want to pursue that person. Don't you think you use your energy? Yes, correct. So that's one way. Yeah, it's equivalent to pursue money also the same. When you pursue money, you go to work, yeah, you chase for money, yeah, you use a lot of energy. You and then the other part of it here, another way to make money is you attract. Okay, you attract money. So which one is easier? You pursue or you attract? Attract means that you don't use much effort. You do something and then opportunities opening up to you, right? Because when you pursue, you get tired, right? As we all are older. So because 2024, yeah, 2024 is a year that a lot of uncertainty. Let me share with you first. Yeah, you see the chart, so many clashes in the chart. And then one thing I want to share with you here is this one. This pillar, yeah, the year pillar, judgment pillar represent entrepreneurship. So we also can tell that this year, a lot of people would like to start their own thing. How many of you here, you used to work for others, but this year you plan to go out and start your own thing, your side gigs or business? Tap the word me. Yeah, this is the year I can see. This is so many of you see on the chat box. All right. So yes, that is a lot of people going to. So the goal here is, you want to actually use which mode, pursuing, or you want to actually attract. Is your choice. Right. So which one you prefer right now? So if you want to attract, uh, now I'm going to talk about a way for you to attract. Yeah. So therefore, this topic here is talking about how do you bend your reality and how do you activate by activating the wealth attraction in 2024. Are you guys ready? Okay, great. So now, how do we do this is like this. Now, you look at the water element, right? If you choose pursuing, you are locating the water element because water element is a wealth, right? You go for it. So, but if you're attracting, you are not going to pursue the water element anymore. You need to know what produce water. All right, where is the source of water? So, if you know the five elements, do you realize that metal produce water? Yes. Am I right? And then if you look at metal element, you see the condensed water around it. Yeah, so therefore, what metal actually attracts water. So instead of chasing the water element in the chart, don't you think it's smarter and save more energy if we pursue the metal element, guys? Make sense? Yeah, I want to explain the thought behind it so you know how I arrived this answer here. So does it make sense? Okay, so now when I look at the chart right now, can I see in the hour pillar, I got a lot of metal element? Did I? Okay, so which means that the chart here actually got metal element. So attraction is possible. So how does it apply to you? Because this chart here is a year chart, right? It's not your chart, it's a yearly barter chart, the annual chart. So what you need to do is you need to print your barter chart and then you need to link it to your chart first. So how do you link? So first step here, take out your barter chart. Take out your barter chart. There are a lot of you still asking about yin and yang is important. Don't worry. Yeah, don't think too much. Yeah, don't complicate the subject. All right. So some of you already start to look at the metal and water in your own chart. Did I ask you to do that? Not yet, right? Okay. I just asked you to take out your chart only, guys. That's why you see sometimes, right? You're over intelligent, you think too much, you end up confuse yourself. That's why a lot of successful people, they are not intelligent one. They're intelligent enough only. And they take action. You see the chat box, you see, so many of them, they start to analyze. Did I ask you to? No. I just asked you to take out your chart. Okay, now, once you have your chart ready, this is a sample chart there. So what you need to do is to scroll down until you reach to this 5 structure, this one. Okay, so once you're able to do this, type the word yes. Because I can see you right now from the view cam. Let me know once you're able to locate the 5 structure. Nice. So this 5 structure, I want you to do the second step. The first step, just now you take out your parter chart, right? That's pretty simple. If you do not take out a parter chart, I cannot help you anymore. But if you have a parter chart right now, then you scroll down to the 5 structure, and I want to locate the metal element. You able to see the metal element? Let me make it easier for you. Do you see I just highlighted the metal element there? Right? Because there are only 5 elements. So I highlighted the metal element, and look at the screen right now. The metal element come with what? What does the metal element comes with? Is it influence? Is it wealth? Or is it resources? Yes, it's resources. Okay, now I want to do the same. In your own chart, you look for the metal. What comes with metal? It might not be resource in your chart. It is a resource in the sample chart, but in your chart, maybe not, right? It could belong to wealth, influence, output, companion, or resources. Okay, great. And now that is the step number 3, to identify which element that comes or stay with the metal element. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you, walk you through what is the strategy to attract wealth. Okay, so now if your metal comes with the wealth, how many of you here, your metal is with the wealth element? Type the word me. Great. So your keyword to attract more wealth, listen carefully, I'm talking about the wealth element, all right? If your metal come with the wealth, the keyword to attract more wealth is intensity. Okay? Someone say IW. There's no IW here, guys. You see a lot of smart people in this room. Did I mention IW? No, I'm just saying that if your metal come with wealth, okay, is intensity. That's it. Can you guys not complicate yourself? Can or not? Right? Relax, take a few deep breaths. Take a sip of tea if you want to. Can you guys relax? Yeah, don't get agitated easily. Okay, so I just say metal with wealth. Okay, if you have it, the keyword intensity. Intensity means what? The harder you work, the luckier you become. This is the hardest. Who asked your chart come with wealth element, right? So that's why the more intensity means that if people work for 8 hours, you need to work for 10 hours. You have passion, you have energy, you do more. Okay, you volunteer, you help. Okay, you compete because you're more intense. Okay, all right, that one. Okay, now, next one. If your metal element come with output, okay, okay, some of you already asked metal element come with influence is what? I haven't go through that yet. Go slow, tiger, cannot. Can cultivate a little bit patient or not? Okay, yeah, I know some of you are hungry, all right? Yeah, just wait for a while. Okay, I haven't thought about influence yet. Okay, in Malay word, sila bertenang. In Mandarin, 冷静一点，可以吗？ In Cantonese, 顶啲嚟. Okay? All right? Yeah, be a little bit patient. Some Singkit say period 9, no patient. Okay, some Singkit, you don't blame period 9. All right? Period 9 is innocent. Okay? So now, let's continue. Metal with output. Yeah, metal with output means the keyword here, because the wealth represent intensity, for output, it represent visibility. Okay, so which means you need to be visible. You need to make yourself known. You need to promote yourself. Okay, you need to show up to work. Okay, if you're someone say, I'm a low profile person, I don't like attention, this year you're doomed in terms of wealth making opportunities. Okay, so if your metal come with output, if your goal, you want to attract more money, you need to be visible. So if you already plan to become a social media influencer, don't you think it's better? That's one way. I'm not saying you should be, but if you already plan to become a KOL or something, it'd be good. Even you're not, right, in your work, yeah, can you be more visible or not? Right? Sometimes promote yourself, self-market yourself. If you did something good, share with people. Yeah, help others. Volunteer. Okay, let's say there's certain community or team building, volunteer to join. Okay, if you're invited to be a speaker, do that. If they require you to train newbies in your company, do it. Become visible. Let people see you. Yeah, if you on leave and people don't know you're on leave, you got a problem. Which means you're barely noticeable. Okay. All right. Okay, cool. Imagine that, like, let's say you're on leave for 1 week, and when you come back to work, people barely notice that you're already away for 1 week. Yeah. This is what you shouldn't do. All right. Yeah, you need to be visible. Yeah. Make people feel your presence. Okay. All right. So just now we talk about how many already? We talk about the wealth element and also the output. Let's talk about companion. Okay. So if your metal come with is a companion, yeah, this year, your wealth attraction actually come through a lot of self-discovery. Yeah, so this year I would say that some of you go for meditation or retreat or learn something like some people learn about Bazi, so they're more clear about themselves. So basically, the companion star is about inner work this year. Yeah, a lot of inner turmoil that if you're able to actually solve this issue, then this year you'll be great. Yeah, you attract a lot of because you're clear, you make a better decision, and you're able to let go certain unwanted emotion. Yeah, that is the one that prevent you to move forward. So therefore, is the focus on inner self. Yeah, you can cultivate self-love more. This is the part about companion. How many of you have companion type with me? Yeah, this is what you must do in 2024 first. Yeah, before talking about, what else I can do to make more money. No. Yeah, if your internal battle are not won, it's not possible for you to win the external battle. Okay? All right. Great. So now the next one here is influence. If your metal come with influence element, yeah, then the keyword here is adaptability. Okay, your company might go through restructuring or the industry will change. Don't hang on to the old stuff. Yeah, basically, I'm telling you, if you want to make more money, you feel that a lot of things that used to work are last time in period 8, you no longer work in period 9. So do the way you make money. Okay. Some of you say learning. No, this is not learning. This one is adaptable. You need to adapt to the new change. Okay, let's say in the old days, this is how you train your staff. You like to scold and all those things, right? But nowadays, people uh don't relate to you this way. You're no longer effective using this way, right? So then, therefore, that is the way you need to adapt to the new changes, the new generation. Okay, the faster you're able to do it, yeah, then the more you see money coming in. Or if a new boss coming in, and then his style is very different from your ex-boss. So what you need to do, are you going to comment that you shouldn't do this because the one before you, they don't do it this way? No. Learn to adapt. Okay, understand them. Right. So there is one thing here. So finally, the matter with resources. So if your matter come with resources, the way to attract more wealth this year is about relatability. Right? Relatability means that you need to be relevant. If you have a resource with a matter, very likely your knowledge already reached the plateau already. New information must come in. Okay? All right. So how many of you here, your metal come with resources? How do I mean? Okay. So in one way, if I put it bluntly, it would be you are slightly outdated. Okay. It's a time. Yeah, this is a time to educate yourself, learn more new stuff, yeah, become the best version of you. Mm. Then because of that, you attract more money coming in. Are you guys clear? I've gone through all the five possibility here. So by now, you should give the first clarity about how to attract wealth into your life. Okay? Do you like this first piece of sharing? Okay, cool. Now, do you want to go to one more step deeper or not? Okay, if you like the sharing type, give me more love first. So many love. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, you know why? Because I want to someone going to capture the screen, then going to send it to a telegram with a lot of love. Okay, now I want to add one more level deeper. Now I'm going to take a look at the metal element. Let me share you again the screen, the sample screen. Okay, now you see the metal element for this person is resource, right? So I would, if this is my client, I'll tell this person to upgrade the skill. And now another information you can look at here is the metal. I look at the purple color diagram because now we're talking about 2024. This person rating for the metal is around 50%, right? So now we talk about the strength of the metal. So for this person is around 50%. So what you can derive from this, the higher this element is the more help you can get to achieve what you want. For example, like this one is about learning, right? So if let's say the metal element is let's say 80%, then you easily to find helper or the right teacher to help this person. So now check your metal element. Yeah, this is another layer. Yeah, you can combine. Can you see it? This one is talking about will you get help or not? Okay, if your zero means what? You won't get help, you do it yourself. DIY. You're still able to achieve it. Okay, so this is just for you to know. Okay. Yeah, if it's zero, then you better don't wait, or better to ask Iverson, when is my Nobleman will coming? It will never come this year. So rely on yourself. You're still able to make it. The good thing about when you do it yourself is whatever you learn, you get to keep it 100%. All right, you are independent. Okay, because there are two diagrams there, right? One is beige color, one is the purple color. I want to look at the purple color because the purple color governs energy for 2024. Okay, Kaosum mentioned he is have zero. Zero means what? Yeah, be independent. Yeah, rely on yourself for this year. Make it happen by hook or by crook. DIY. Okay? All right, nice. Yeah, now you know it. So now let me ask you, is it reading parts is that hard? No, it's not that hard. Okay. So now you know, now you all of you here also know how to look at the chart, right? And also know exactly what to do to attract the wealth element. So, and now then there's a next challenge. A lot of people think that if I know Bazi, I know QiMen, I know Feng Shui, everything, I should be rich already. Yeah, a lot of people think that way, right? But think about this, when you learn something like Bazi or whatever, the result of learning is just to help you to know the subject better. You can become a professor. Okay. It might not help you to be a what? Millionaire. Okay, I want to think about this because a lot of people mistaken this. They think, I want to become rich, I learn Bazi, I learn Feng Shui. If you the more you do that, you become what? Type in the hashtag professor. Type in the chat box. So you remember this by heart. Okay. Yeah, Thomas Wong, I saw it. You'll be so don't be too proud if you tell someone I learned Bazi for 10 years. I know sometimes I came across some people, they told me, Alison, you only in this industry for 8 years. For him, it's like 30 years. Okay, good. So I can call you professor. All right. So it's fine, nothing wrong with a professor. But if your goal is to make more money, yeah, then probably you need to do more. What is lacking? Yeah, learning patterns just give you the information, right? But the courage to act on those information, don't you think is important? Yeah, courage is wealth. All of us here, most of the time, right? You think about this, we already know what to do. Right? We just don't have the courage to do it because we were wondering, what if I fail, right? So but some people they don't care. I just share with you one story. This is back in, I think, 6 years or 7 years ago. And then I actually conducting a workshop for beginner. Yeah, a workshop for beginner, all right. It's a free workshop. So a lot of people actually come, some of them beginner. And then I still remember one of the content I share about is, I tell everyone, you look at your Bazi. If your month stamp, yeah, because Bazi got so many character, right? I say if your month stamp is a thing fire, you should learn how to sell. That's it. Only one. Okay. And then this guy, after learning, and then he's a lecturer, and then he resigned immediately the next day, and then he become a real estate agent selling property. Can you imagine that? Most people don't do it. You know what they do? Yeah. You only look at one element only, Iverson. You still, I got the death and emptiness here. There's a clash. And then I got a lot of water. Don't you think this is how people mind operate? Is it true? Right. I just see a lot of you just now by all your comments. Yeah. But this guy, after 6 months, he come back, he told me, Iverson, I make way more money, yeah, than I can make, yeah, throughout my teaching career in I think in the university. I forgot already. But he said, say thank you. That time I actually forget who he is. Yeah, because and then he told me, Iverson, you changed my life. I say, wow, I really changed your life. He say, what did I told you? Then he told me that because of the thing fire. I say, huh? Yeah, only one information go and act. He say yes. Yeah, so that's why what is make this person stand apart with the rest is not how much spatial knowledge he has. Okay, is his ability to act. And if you need to act, you need courage. Agree? Right? A lot of people, yeah, if you see a lot of rich people, they are not more intelligent than you. Which in fact, intelligent people cannot act because he already imagined all the possibility why it doesn't work. Make sense? Right? So those people that have courage. So I would say, if you want to attract more wealth in 2024, besides knowing the metal attraction element just now, you also need to have courage. Agree? Right? So can I share with you a way to increase courage in 2024? So you're not just a professor, you act on information quickly. Okay, cool. All right, think about this. If you are just 10% more courageous than where you are right now, then can you imagine how your life could be different? Just 10%? A lot, right? Yeah. So this is the I'm going to share with you is this topic here. Okay, let me share my screen. Activate your courage in 2024. Okay, in order to do this, then we need to look at the achievement chart. Just now we talked about Bazi. So now I'm going to shift to another subject. Yeah, another system called achievement Dunja. Because achievement Dunja is a system that have the ability to install energy. Do you want to install energy? Okay, so this is the system. Okay, now the chart I'm going to use right now is a month chart. So this energy will be present starting February 4th until 4th of March 2024. Okay, so I think it's good enough for you to install the courage energy. So now, among all these boxes here, the one that I need is in the north. So I just highlighted here is in the north box. Okay, because the north box contains those energy. So let me zoom into the north box. I got this element there. Okay, so for some of you new, no need to worry. Yeah, because I'm going to explain to you. Then later I tell you how to install it. But for some technical person, they want to know, I'm going to explain right now. So you see, I have a tiger. Tiger element is an element that they are very impulsive, and then they also they don't think much basically. Okay, so the moment they saw some information, even they see a slightest opportunities, they will act on it. Do you need this, Tiger? Yes, right? If you think too much, then a lot of reasoning coming in, then the intelligence kicks in, then you won't do it. Okay. And then now, after the tiger here, you which represent courage, you also see a disruptor. Disruptor is the element describing an individual have the ability to tolerate uncertainty. Yeah. So uncertainty means that things are not guaranteed, keep changing. For example, like if you're working for others, there's a guarantee you're going to get your paycheck by the end of each month. Agree? Or in some country, maybe every fortnight or whatever. So you get a so-called predictable income. So that one is certain. You are certain. Uncertainty means what? A job that you might not get paid at all for a few months. But if you get paid, maybe there's a lot of money. That is disruptor. They're okay with this. They still can sleep soundly at night, even they don't get paid for maybe the next 6 months. So their income are not stable. So you need to tolerate. You must have this ability to tolerate. Okay. So if you have this, because if you start your own business, I don't think you can make a lot of money in the next 6 months. And based on my the people I talk to, most people give up after 3 months' time. They tell me it's not working, Iverson. I'm not a business person, all those things, right? Because people don't persevere. But you have a disruptor star, they're okay with it. Okay. So now imagine I combine the tiger with the disruptor star. What does it give me? You're brave as lion. Okay, the courage. Because they are able to act and then they're able to tolerate uncertainty. And then now it comes life door. Life door here is the money. All right, life door. So which means that their ability to spot wealth opportunities coming, and then they're the first one getting it. Do we like this? Right, life door is money, right? So they have wealth acumen or business acumen. And then we also have this rainwater represent a smart businessman, and think fire is someone with wisdom and the ability to use technology. So which means this person is not just courageous, they are smart as well. Yeah, because you have this thing fire and rainwater. All right. So need to be balanced, right? If you are just only have courage without thinking, it's no longer courage. It becomes crazy. It's still the same C, all right? Courage and crazy, okay? So therefore, you need to have the run and think to balance that part out. Okay, do we like this formation? After I explain to you, do you like this? Okay, cool. So now, since you know it's in the north, let me teach you how to do this. So now it's still within that month. I want you to actually back if you want the courage. Of course, if you don't want, it's fine, right? This is not compulsory. So you just need to back to the north direction. When you sit down, you back to the north. Basically, you're facing to the south, right? Technically, you're facing to the south. So you back to the north and then take a few deep breaths. And then I want you to rehearse certain mantra. Yeah, you can say something like, I want to have more courage is fine. Right. So like me, I also have a set of mantra for myself. So I need to remember. Like I'll say I'm a warrior and my courage no bounds. Okay. I release all limiting beliefs and step into my power. I choose courage over comfort in every aspect of my life. My courage allows me to live authentically and boldly. Okay. So something like this, you can design your own. I have a set of mantras, so I need not to think. I just look at it and then I just rehearse it, just like this. Okay, Kwan Mao Moti say, can I have the mantra, please? Okay, all right. So since you asked, okay, I'm going to say it to you. Okay, go hold on. Do you want this or not? Okay, hold on. Let me see the file. Is it with me or not? So many yes. I have no choice but to give it to you. Just give me a sec. Okay. All right. So I will send it. Do you guys have my Telegram channel, right? So I will send it here. Is it okay for you? All right. So my Telegram channel, and then I think you'll be there shortly. Okay. Do you see it right now? If you have it, okay. All right. Cool. So if you haven't subscribed to my Telegram channel, you can do it now. This is the link and the QR code as shown on the screen. All you need to do, you just need to have a Telegram app in your smartphone, and then you install on the Telegram. You can search Iverson Lee, and then or you can look at the link directly. I think better you look at the link and then you look for me. Yeah, because recently a lot of impersonator there. Okay. So that is my official link as shown on the screen. So therefore, now you're backing to that direction, and then now you rehearse this mantra. Okay, Mellet asks, what will happen if I recite every day? You become fat. Joking. Okay. Since this is a courage manifestation, right? Then I think you should have more courage. Okay. Hard say, suddenly got heart attack already. Okay, so I think it should be work on courage, not on the fat cell or something. Okay, all right, cool. So now backing to some of you ask backing to the north, right? If you cannot resonate with backing, basically you can face to the south. It's the same thing. Yeah, when you're facing to the south, you are backing to the north. Agree? So you can be anywhere. Not you need not to be in your house. Could be anywhere. All right, you just need to do that. That's it. Okay. All right. And then if you look at the uh, notes or the slide I sent to you, I actually indicate the expiry date in there as well. So it's within that 1 month. Okay. You look at the file I sent you via Telegram. Do you see the validity there? It should be there, right? So you just follow this for 1 month. Yeah, do that. If you need more courage, if you already you have you're saying I don't need that, then don't do that. Okay. I don't want to become crazy. If your courage already reached 100%, you need not to do it. Okay. Cool. So, everyone okay so far? Do you like this content about attracting more wealth? Because I think courage is super important. Okay, that I think there's a mistake on the slide. Yeah, it stated 2025, right? Okay, can you guys correct it for me? Can? All right, it actually is 2024. It's a month chart. Okay. So you might say if I don't know, I still continue to manifest what people get, nothing. Yeah, it's not like you get bad luck or anything. It just means it doesn't have any effect on you. That's all. Okay. All right. So the actual month here is 5th of February 2024 until 3rd of February 2002. Sorry, 3rd of March 2024. Later, I asked the team to send another copy to all of you here. Okay, the correct one. It should be 1 month only. Now, next one. Okay, let's move on first. All right. Later, I get them to send you a correct one. Okay. So now you just remember only 1 month. The next thing I'm going to share with you here today. Now you have courage, right? You also want to know there are some people in their chart that have a calling. Yeah, a calling to change, or that their time has come. Yeah, the times have come that they need to become better. So some changes will happen in their life. So therefore, this topic is about ban your reality in terms of the game changer in 2024. Now, I want to take out all the butter chart again. I want you to actually look at this box. Yeah, this box represents your job, represent your business. Okay, I want to look at the animal sign resides in this box. This is very important. This govern your career, your business, your network. once you discovered which animal signs inside this box, okay, type in the chat box so I can see it. Okay, cool. So a lot of people ask, will there be a big change for 2024 in terms of career business for you? So if you have certain animal signs, there will be. Okay, I think all of you here know that 2024 belongs to the year of dragon. So if you have a dragon, you know that dragon clash with the dog, right? So if you have the dog in here, basically it's like this. You have a dog here. Don't you think it's a clash? Is it a clash? Yes. So you have a dog, right? Likely this year there'll be a big change in your career. So you better be planned for it. Or maybe you already plan to change is good. At least you control the change. So you have a dog there, which means it's a very high chance to change or change the way you work, change your boss, or you change your company. Okay, for the dog, pay attention. Why want to let you know so you can plan it earlier? Okay, rather than let the change happen to you, you make the change first. Okay, that's a make the change means that if you don't want to work on another company, so beef up your skill, you become more valuable, so to reduce the chances of getting asked to leave in certain cases. Okay, but not all the time is like this. Sometimes maybe you change your job role or your boss is changing. Yeah, it could be. If you are running your own business, your business model could change. Probably you need to adapt to a new model. Okay, so Angie Tan say thinking of making bread. Okay, all right, cool. So now, but beside the dog, right? So I want to share with you one more thing here. The dragon clash with the dog. Yeah, but the dog also got supporter one, you know. Okay, the supporter is horse, tiger, and rabbit. So if the dragon clash with the dog, so which means that he hate the dog, right? So don't you think the dragon also hate the rabbit, tiger, and horse as well in terms of association? Because it's a group, right? So therefore, if you refer back to the chart just now, I asked you to look for a dog animal sign. So in this case here, not just the dog. If you have rabbit, tiger, or horse, there's also a possibility. So now, instead of one, now you look at four animal signs: the dog, rabbit, tiger, and horse. Okay? So now, because you're advanced, right? I'm going to give you some advanced information. A lot of people just talk about the dog. No, there's the other three. So this is what they call collateral damage. Okay? Or collateral clash. In a war, right? Sometimes you try to hit the enemy, but you might accidentally destroy other people's buildings or kill certain innocent civilians there. So therefore, this is the collateral damage when we look at the Bazi chart. So if you're a dog or you have rabbit, tiger, and horse, because rabbit, tiger, and horse, they are supporter, right? So they might be get into trouble because of their association. Yeah, let's say you have a good friend with a colleague, and then your boss don't like the colleague, and then he hates you as well. It could be like that. Okay. So because by association, right? Yeah. So sometimes not just you. So if you have rabbit, tiger, and horse, maybe this year, be mindful of who you associated with. Okay. All right. So this is the month. On this one, you ask Chun Liang Chong asked about in the hour is no, it's okay. Yeah, this one is about work and career. We always look at the month only. Okay. All right. So by association, right? So sometimes if your business, you don't have the dog in the month, but you have a rabbit. So who you should pay more attention to? Your partner. Right? Yeah, maybe your partner is crazy this year, make some wrong decision, and then they change the business model, or they refuse or make some mistake, right? And then you have no choice to change the business model. Okay. All right. So differentiate. Dog is the main target. But because you have rabbit, tiger, and horse, you are nearby, you're within the proximity, you got affected as well. Okay. Is it the first time you hear about this? So butter is very interesting. If you know more and more, there are much more you can derive from it. Now you know. And now you know how come I'm not dog, I'm a rabbit or tiger or horse, I still have the effect. Now you know. Okay, cool. Nice. So, and of course, yeah, so there are so many things I can share. Can I share with you also another technique using another system? Yeah, another system to help you to improve your health. Sorry, not health, wealth, what I'm talking about. Okay, so have you heard about a system called Yi? Yi, have you heard about that? Okay, so Yi is a divination system that have this 64 hexagram, and each hexagram governs certain aspect in our life. So if you're good enough, any object, any people, emotion, colors, food, whatever, can be represented by one of these 64 hexagram. Hexagram is nothing more than 6 lines. Okay, this is the father of Chinese metaphysics system. And from now, even you don't know, but it will not stop you from using it. So I can help you to do that. Okay. So therefore, I'm going to share this technique. Yeah, all this technique I get from all my research and all my journal. So I pick one of this for you. Okay. How about uh Divine Guide for Wealth in 2024 for you? Do you want this? Okay, all right. Now, this is not compulsory. If you don't need the advice, you can choose not to participate. Okay, if you're a crybaby, you cannot accept the answer later, you cry at night and then you cannot sleep and then you blame Iverson so bad, right? Better not. Go and drink milk first for the next 2 minutes. Then you come back after we finish. Okay, or not? Okay. All right, 2 minutes, go and drink some milk. Now, um, how do we do this? So now, out of the 64 card, I pick 3 hexagram by random, and I ask the question is, I'm going to conduct a webinar. I want to help all the audience here today. Can you actually give me some advice for them? That's what I'm asking. Then I draw 3 hexagram out, and then I label as A, B, C. So I did this in advance before today's webinar. Okay, so now you see, Michelle, you already choose. Did I ask you to choose yet? You see, Angie Tan, Monica, Samsiki already choose. No, you're too intelligent. Okay? All people already choose this year, no wealth luck already. 慘咯. Okay, all right, reset, reset, reset. Okay. So now, before you choose, yeah, you need to know also I want to ask for divine guide for myself for 2024 in terms of wealth. Among A, B, C, which one resonate with you? Only one. Okay. Once you have that card, and then I want you to type it out in the chat box. Now you can type. Okay, cool. So are you guys ready? Okay, you only can choose once. Okay, all right. If you chose the card A, type the word me if you chose the card A just now. You got this thunder hexagram. Moving line number 5. Okay, cool. So as you know, thunder hexagram is a hexagram of change. The fact you have this, which means that there'll be a big change for you in terms of wealth this year. Okay, of course, either it's good or bad. You the one to make it either is good or bad. I just say there are big shift. Either you change your job or your source of income will be changing. Okay, but since it's located, the moving line located in the 5th line, you see a cross there? Yeah, it's on the 5th line. This means there are no great loss. Yeah, you might think, is it a great loss? The chart say no. If that is a loss, it could be just minimal. Happy now? Okay. All right. Yeah, but it's a big change. Since you asked, Since because I told you all just now, right? It's your choice whether you want to participate or not. So you know big change. And this is the way that you can look into. And then because this, some of you say, is it a tarot? No. Yeah, this one is not a tarot card. This is another form, is a divination. And this one you can look into all aspect in life. Because tarot talk about just a lot of emotion, wisdom, spirituality, which is good. But this one can talk about virtually anything about life. Okay, so like some of the client ask, I suspect that my husband, and then have someone outside. Can you verify for me? And then the Yijing card can say that yes, it is, but it's not a female. Yeah, I suspect that your husband actually looking for another guy outside. That's how Yijing can do it. Okay, because thunder hexagram is a two also yang, also a Zhen Gua. Zhen Gua is a guy. Yeah, let's say this is your example. But now I'm not asking about relationship. I'm just asking about wealth guideline. The chart say big change will come, get prepared. That's it. It will come. If you ask me when, because it's Zhen Gua, I would say very likely will be in the month of it could be March, April, or May. Yeah, these 3 months. Next one for the card B. How many of you chose the card B just now? Okay, all right. If your card B, it means that right now you're going through good luck. Guys, if you chose B, yeah, it's not because you chose B, you suddenly become good luck. It's because you belong to this criteria. Somehow you're going to choose the card B. All right. Okay. Here indicate that you're experiencing the grace of the universe, but only one thing: avoid all this thing to get to your head. So you need to avoid being too egoistic. You need to remain humble and dedicate yourself to your work and your value. Yeah, but this is the condition. Because when the growth is too easy, you might easily get carried away. Okay, that is, but they say that you're going through good luck, which is good. Okay, so now the card C. How do it mean if you actually a card C? Okay, nice. So let me review the card C. Card C is a heaven hexagram. Okay. Heaven hexagram represent ultimate leadership, is one of the good hexagram as well. So, and let me explain, because this is the moving line is number 2. So it says that whatever you plan to do, or you whatever plan you had right now, the right moment is coming. The people with mutual interest is nearby. Okay, which means the nobleman is nearby already. So therefore, allow the meeting and then see what you can work with this person. It say right partnership has come. Okay, all right. So this is what the chart is saying. It has to be moving, because the moving line could be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or number 1, right? So my interpretation to you is based on the moving line number 2. And very likely is a guy because it's a Changua, okay, and a bit tall. So this is the one. So now, this is how you get a divination. Do you feel resonate with your situation right now? Yeah, that is the power of Yijing. I can go into more detail if I do one-to-one consultation, right? Because now I need to do reading for everyone. So I'm going to give you a directive. And someone asked me how accurate it is. 100%. Okay? All right. So this is why I love Yijing. So now once you know this, right? The thing here is how to actually we look from our personal growth perspective. I want to bring back this again to you because I discover one thing that do you know that 95% of individuals perform way below their parter capacities? A lot of people they blame their parter chart. I cannot do this. I cannot go to the next level because of my parter, but they don't even yet maximize their parter, and they already start complaining their parter is bad. Only if they know how to actually make use of their parter or their astrology chart, they can really become better. So let me show you back here first. Just now I also show you that the category and what type of system I use, right? So struggler, survivor, and tribal. Yeah, of course, all of us here want to be in a tribal. Yeah, but let me challenge you one thing. What is above the tribal? Yeah, what is above the tribal? Let me show you. Apex player. This is the top of the top. Okay, is the tribal of the tribal, or I can say that the 5% of the group of the whole population, right? This is the apex player. So, which means the highest level you can be. Now, this is the level that you can use Yijing to achieve it because this level got to do with wisdom, got to do with understanding how the earth principle works, how to unfold events, how to be in a constant state of flow that attracting abundance and good things. Yeah, that is Yijing. So this complete the five system and of the usage of the purpose of this five system. So if you ask, do I use this five system? Yes. Yeah, this is how I got away from struggling state. It's not pretty, of course. I've been there and I stayed there for a very long time. And I thought that is it, for my whole life. But I actually discovered the tools, to go through all this path here. So, and someone asked me, what system did I teach? Yeah, this is my five favorite subjects. How about yours? What is your favorite subjects? Okay, so now I hope that this will help you to plan, how do you get to the next level? If you want to, how many of you want to attract more wealth in your life right now? You want to have more wealth. Help the with me. See whether I can help you or not. Okay, this is a popular question. A lot of people ask me every day, never fail. So, and my answer always been consistent. So I would say raise your standard, not change your pattern chart. I don't care how many times you plot your chart, it's still the same. Okay. Raise your standard means that you can do more. If you're making 10,000 per month right now, if you think it's okay, you're not going to make more money, right? So raise your standard means that how come only 10,000? You deserve more because you contribute so much. That is raise your standard. Yeah, if you're only running like 1 miles per day, now you want to raise your standard, right? Not because everyone else does not run means that you should lower down your standard. So how? Yeah, how do I raise the standard? It's like this. You need to think different. Yeah, all mindset change will lead to destiny change. So how do I actually help you on this? It's very simple. So you look at financial mastery. If you look at the crowd, the major population in Chinese metaphysics, 95% of them, they're focused on yearly analysis. Do you guys agree? They look at which animal sign is good, which one is bad, So yeah, and then if it's good, it's happy. If the animal sign is bad, then they feel sad. And then they repeat the whole cycle annually again and again. And after 10 years, there seems like the life, nothing much change. Agree? Yeah, that is the 95%. But if you think different, means that you are different from the 95%. You are the 5%. So the 5%, they don't really care about 2024 analysis because they look at period 9. Why they look at like this way? Because 2024 is just short-term thingy, right? So, but a very few people that look at long-term. Yeah, short-term is like this. You get a job, you say, boss, I demand to have this salary. Yeah, to solve my family issues right now or whatever. But the long-term thinker, they will find the right boss to learn. Even they get paid a very small amount, and then they choose to be there because he can learn something more in the near future. All right, they focus on what is important for long term. They are not something urgent. So one way to actually change your destiny is to focus on this part. So you don't want to win a few battles. If you focus on short term, you win few battles. Okay, this year is good for this, I change. Next year, I good for this, I change again. You don't want to win those battles, but only to know that you lose the entire war in the end. All right, because a war consists of so many battles. Which battle to fight? And you don't know unless you know the long-term goal, isn't it? So if you ask me, the one that I help all my clients, I always choose the long term. I don't ask them to change their career every single year. It doesn't make sense, right? For this year, you're good in IT, you go for IT. Next year, accounting, yeah, go for accounting. No, right? So therefore, this is the path. So how many of you here would like to pursue the 5%, the period 9? Type the word me. Let me see how many like-minded people here. I'm not saying it's easy, all right? Yeah, it's harder. That's why people choose the 95% because it's easier. Okay, all right, cool. Wow, so many me here. So if to understand this period 9 from financial perspective, period 9 is a fire element. All right, so this is a period 9 is a Digua. These three line here contain a lot of information and wisdom about wealth creation, relationship, health, or all aspect in your life in period 9. As everyone know, this is a fire element. So a lot of people didn't know this fire actually is a fire rain. So it's not pleasant. What do I mean fire rain? Financial crisis. I've been mentioned this so many years, right? Some people take advice, they do something, and then some people they just forget it. And then now period 9 really arrived already. What to do now? So can you still do something or not? So one thing you need to know to overcome this financial crisis for you personally, you need to know in a new world, you need to have a new way to making money, right? The old way is no longer working anymore. So let me walk you through on this. Yeah, for the last 100 years, yeah, there's different waves in terms of wealth creation. I think the first wave is about industrial. Yeah, probably you're not born that time yet. Okay. So that time about factory, manufacturing, all of this in this industry is booming. And then slowly and slowly, you go through the second part. Yeah, the wave of cooperation, big companies. That's why all of us here are trained to do what? We study harder, we get research so we can work in a bigger company. Yeah, like Microsoft, Apple, Tesla, right? All these corporation. Yeah, that is the second wave. And remember, I told you in period 9, people actually less seeking for climbing corporate ladder. So the wave of making money change again to the third one, attention economy. I think you heard about it, right? Attention economy is about, uh, attention is the new currency. The person who can command the most attention, yeah, will control the flow of wealth. Don't you think it's very different? Now, why a lot of people don't want to be the C-suite level? Because they can make much more money than a CEO. Do you guys agree? Much more. And they only just need to work like maybe 4 hours per day, minus all the stress. And then they can enjoy their life, do whatever they want after that. So they can do that because they understand the rule early. Yeah, you might be surprised, right? A lot of people actually making much more money than CEO. That's why nowadays, all the young people nowadays, they don't pursue corporate ambition anymore. So now, how fast you can get into this attention economy? Yeah, is the thing here. So now you're asking, I was saying, is it too late to change? Let me show you one important thing. our barter chart is sort of like we already embedded the moment we are born. Yeah, but there are always a loophole or a cheat code where the portal of change will open again so we can make some adjustment on that moment. Okay, so therefore I call this a destiny transformation portal. So let me show you which year, yeah, the portal is open when we can make significant change on our destiny. Now, this is the one. Yeah, for 1996 is one, but this one is too late, right? It's already over. 2004, 2017, period 9, and period 9, another way is 2024. Okay, so for me, because I learned metaphysics, my period or my changing point, the critical point, the tipping point, so to say, is back in 2017 because I realized that is the year the portal opened, and then I make a lot of changes. I using Bazi, QiMen, Feng Shui, Yi Jing, and this selection. I show the 5 system, right, to help to transform. Yeah, because I told you before I was a struggler, right? So these are the time I noticed the portal open, I make the shift. Okay, and then I learn everything, apply to myself, and it's work. Okay, so therefore, just to show a little bit here, therefore in 2019, yeah, this is once I learn, I practice, I actually create a class to teach more people about how do you change your destiny. Yeah, this is my first period 9 program back in 2019. Does it I still look the same? Hopefully I'm not older right now. Okay. All right. So this is, but look at this now, it's 2024, right? Almost already 5 years. Yeah, this is the first batch of my student. Okay, okay. Louis say you was there. Okay. I look fierce. Okay. That is my normal me. All right. Okay. So, but actually inside I'm very compassionate one. I always get misunderstood. Just joking. Okay, all right. So now this is the group here. And there's the one. Yeah, we touch about, you see there's a mountain and water. I teach about feng shui. How to navigate the landforms of period 9 and then the parts of period 9 even. If you pay attention, this is the 2024 chart. You realize this? That this is took back in 2019, right? I already studying 2024 chart. You see this picture. You see a monkey here? Dog, tiger, dragon. Okay, so yeah, this is the here's spirit nine. That is the people we're talking about. We talk about protecting the king, and then how we see the chi flow from the feng shui. It might look like current, but this is like 5 years ago. That's why I keep telling people you need to make the change, make the change. But they miss the 2017. Okay, but now tell me when the portal is opening again. When the portal is opening again, 2024. Now. So this is the chance for you to actually make some change. In 2017, I get myself out of struggling stage and then I go to surviving and then I push myself to the tribal. And I would say that all this portal opening make it possible. So right now, in 2024, you have a chance to do it. And not if you say, oh, I'm lazy, don't worry. There's the next portal opening. When was it? 2044. Okay. This is like 20 years from now. How are you 20 years from now? You decide. I'm just letting you know, yeah, this portal is not happen often. Okay. I took the advantage in 2017. Right. But for you guys, if you haven't used that first, probably this is the time you do it. Okay. My question to you here is 2024 or 2044? You decide. Now you know it. Yeah. So, and if your answer is 2024, yeah, I actually prepared the content to help you to activate the portal in 2024. And I'm going to teach this in this coming May, 4th to 5th of May, in my new program called Wealth Mastery. So it will be conducted via live stream, 4th to 5th of May 2024. So which means in the next few months, I'm going to teach this class. Okay. So, and I want to make it online so it's easier for everyone from around the world, yeah, to do this. Okay, some of you say already registered. By the way, I want to know how many of you already enrolled to this program. Wow, so many of you. Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you for your support. And then you even more reason for you to stay listening because I got a surprise for you in the end. Okay. All right. For those who are new here, yeah. So if how many of you you haven't enrolled yet, and then you want to you're interested, you see that is a possibility for you to reset your destiny. Okay. All right. I just need you to be interested because it shows me you're committed to make your life better. I like to talk to those group of people. So if you are interested on this, let me show you the investment for this. The investment for this program here is 1097. Okay, and what I'm going to insert in this program is I'm going to insert the new breakthrough content from my own research and application, and I compile it called the Period 9 Wealth Blueprint 2.0. Okay, the 207 is 1.0, 2024 is 2.0. Okay, so it's upgraded. If you learn Period 9 with me before, this is a totally new content. Okay, and let me share with you a little bit about this Period 9 Wealth Blueprint. So the Wealth Blueprint, I divided into actually 4 areas. So the first one is career mastery. Yeah, if you are working, you're professional, you don't intend to start any business, you need to make sure that you secure your career throughout Period 9. You know it's not easy. So now you want to start early, you want to know how. Yeah, so you want to actually sustain your position, or if not, higher. Okay, that's career mastery is important. And then I also talk about entrepreneur mastery in Period 9. How do you do? What is the trend? Yeah, what you can manage, what in to attract opportunities for business. Because we cannot work forever, right? There'll be a point. They're going to retire. Maybe you want to prepare for that as well. Okay, how many of you intend to start your own business, but you don't know how, right? You need some guidance from metaphysics. Okay, so yeah, let me be the one that guides you how to maneuver this clearly, step by step. And even you say, oh, I'm interested on career mastery, who knows? In the next few years, you want to be an entrepreneur. You never know, right? So might as well you learn all this. And the third one we'll talk about is also how do you increase your investment luck as well. Yeah, I believe that a lot of people, you're investor, okay, you're a skillful investor. I respect that. That is still useful. My job is more on the luck portion. Okay, you still need to learn how to do it from the technical knowledge. You still need to equip that, but metaphysics can help you to increase in terms of the luck department. Okay, and then finally, I also talk about self mastery. Yeah, because just purely making money is pretty miserable. I'm telling you because I meet a lot of people like this. If you don't have any fulfillment, you are not happy internally. Well, because in Period 9, a lot of people will got depressed. So I'm not success or wealth to me, not just a lot of digits, a lot of zero, is also about contentment, fulfillment, where you feel that, you feel gratitude and happy every single day. Yeah, so therefore, because that alone, the self-mastery is wealth. Don't you guys agree? And all of this here is to address the Period 9, yeah, starting this year. I'm going to share with you all this thing here. And how I'm going to actually activate these 4 things, I'm going to use the 5 system. Remember I told you the 5 system just now? Bazi, Feng Shui, QiMen, Yi Jing, date selection. Because one system will no longer enough to handle Period 9. You might think I just use Bazi, right? No. Trust me, I've done it before. It is not effective. That time, I actually experimented on this 5 system and I discovered it working. So you need to learn all these 5 systems. Don't worry, I'm going to guide you how to do it. Yeah, learning does not mean you learn the technical part. You learn how to apply this into career, entrepreneurship, investment, and self-mastery. Okay. And then, of course, there are much more. They're going to share like the 20 years wealth roadmap and divine master key to Period 9 wealth karmic wealth awakening, because a lot of people think that the reason I don't get opportunities or thing doesn't went smoothly recently because there are some karma blockage or wealth blockage. You know, discover that. And also the 2 comma feng shui secrets. 2 comma basically means millionaire. All right. Because you want to write a million in number, you need 2 comma, right? To have a 7 digits number. So we'll teach you how do you actually use feng shui to help to activate certain powerful wealth energy in the house. All right. So, and much more coming. Now, how many of you here interested or you are thinking to pursue this further? I mean, you're serious about this, you're committed, type the word me. Okay. If you are, then I want to share with you something. If you enroll today, super early bird bonus, you're going to get this Yijing Feng Shui. Yeah, Yijing Feng Shui is about spiritual Feng Shui. I haven't talked it before. This is a bonus, all right? This bonus will not happen in that program. This is after the program. Okay, that's why I call this bonus. So it's an independent session, a webinar I want to conduct later after the actual program. All right. So this is the bonus for you. Yijing Feng Shui, the introduction to divine insights for Feng Shui wealth application. Because in period 9, a lot of people are more into spiritual manifestation. So you can use Yijing as a divine to sell the Feng Shui that help you to manifest. Okay, if you already signed up earlier, you're going to get this already. All right. And this is the thing you can learn from this Yijing Feng Shui. Learn how to harness positive energy of period 9, and you will like this. I haven't taught this before. This will be the first group. I'm going to teach people about Yijing Feng Shui. And now, beside that bonus, you also get this VIP bonus. But this VIP bonus is only for the first 30% who take action right now. Okay, so now let me share with you what do I expect here. This one is this is special. Yeah, I've been want to do this for a very long time. This is an exclusive web training. It's a webinar, and the team here is behind closed door. So it's a privilege. And this is like a lot of people ask me, right? Iverson, can I learn it from you? Can I be apprentice? I didn't take any apprentice, right? Because I don't have time to do it. I only can teach you stuff. But let's say if maybe then after 10 years, I decided to take apprentice, these are the information I'm going to share with them. Okay, right now I don't have interest to do it. Okay, but you can be my students. So, and then what I mean behind closed door exclusive training is I'm going to select certain topic that I specifically curated. Yeah, my selection that I think is important and life-changing. It could be feng shui, it could be QiMen, it could be Yijing, whatever. Because I so much of this information and haven't reviewed yet based on all the years of research. And now I only use it personally. And then I also use it for my client. So therefore, I got a lot of volume. So this bonus going to get for the first 20 is the volume 1. Volume 1, I'm going to choose one topic to talk about. Do you want to know what topic I'm going to talk about for this volume 1? Because this is the bonus you're going to get for the first 30, volume 1 bonus. So this is the one. Top 5 life-changing QiMen manifestation. Okay. Yeah. So if you already enroll, you're going to get this as well. I take care of my students. All right. Don't worry. You need not to pay for this. You automatically upgraded. Okay. So, but for a new one, you want to secure this for first 30. So volume 1, yeah, behind the closed door team, you're going to get this volume 1, top 5. This is the one that I haven't reviewed before. It's not just like simple back into direction to do manifestation. No. Yeah, this one is the one that can change the course of your destiny. This is the one that can rearrange your path that's supposed to be predestined. Now you explore a lot of options. Okay, so this alone is worth 697, but I don't plan to sell it right now. I just want you to know about this. Okay, so this is the behind closed door web training. Do you like this training or not? Okay. All right. So now let me summarize this for you. This revolutionary wealth program in Period 9 is consists of the wealth mastery. This is the core main program. Which I will conduct this in 4th to 5th of May 2024. And you also get the bonus of this Yijing Feng Shui, the first time I'm doing this. And this alone worth 397. And for the first 30 today, if you take action, you're going to get this Behind the Closed Door Volume 1, which is the top 5 life-changing QiMen manifestation. Okay, I'm excited. I'm also looking forward to this. So in total, if you actually enroll this separately, it will cost you 2,191. But for today, you can get everything for just 497, which gives you the saving of 77%. And there you go. This is the link, joeyup.com/wealth. Okay, so you can talk to the team or you can secure it on the chat box. The team already published the URL. You just need to click on it, and then you get yourself, you make a decision that your future self you thank yourself for. Okay, so I would say the best investment in life is self-investment, education. Okay, now some of you here, maybe you're beginner, you're wondering whether you can actually understand or benefit from this. This system here are perfect for all level, regardless you're expert, you're seasoned practitioner, or you're beginner. No, you don't worry because I teach it in a way that no prior experience is needed for this. Because I teaching about application, not technical. If you understood what I mentioned so far in today's webinar, yeah, so you're able to learn this. Okay, not to worry. And some of you also, I read some of the comments there just now. So you might not able to make it to the actual course date. Then don't worry. There'll be a 7-day replay for the main program and as well for all the bonuses. All of them will come with a 7-day replay option. So even you're able to make it, you still can watch it for the next for 7-day replay. Yeah, over and over again to ensure that you don't miss out any content in this program. Okay. All right. So think about this, right? If you divide the investment of 497 into a year, so it just costs you like $1.40 per day. And in exchange for golden opportunities to transform your financial destiny in Period 9. Okay. There you go. Yeah, this is the link. Yeah. So act quick so you can get the first 30 into the behind closed door training as well. Okay, cool. So do you enjoy the webinar today? Okay, all right, good. Yeah, thank you. Then this makes my preparation today worthwhile. Okay, there's so many things goes behind to to arrange all the slide, all those things. Suppose today I should go to shopping today. Okay, CNY is coming, but I say never mind. I make some sacrifice here. At least now so many people find beneficial. I think it's worthwhile. Yeah, so my time to prepare all this and also the team. Okay, so now I would like to dedicate some maybe a 10 minutes to answer some of your questions. I saw some of the questions just now and I will try to answer your question. If any questions, you can type in the chat box right now. I'll do my best to answer you. Okay, thank you. So, all right, cool. I see so many compliment messages here. Okay, thank you for your support. Now, if you have any question, ask me now. Okay, I saw some question coming in. This question from Nisha. Think fire in the month means can do sales. Yes, you're right. And say thank you, Iverson, for including bird into the or early bird in your bonuses. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Okay, Nicole Ng asks, hi Iverson, what does it mean if I have death and emptiness in our pillar? Thinking become a chaos. Okay, death and emptiness in the our pillar represent that you're more spiritual. So you want to become a KOL, maybe you can share more about life, wisdom, metaphysics, energy, then this is the area that relates to you. Okay, Janet Wong asked about you miss a manifestation date. Don't worry, right? So you follow my Instagram channel. Yeah, there's a lot of next date for you. Don't worry about that. Okay, Philip Neo say I have a lot of water in my chart. How do I use them to capture the wealth in 2024? Okay, first of all, you don't use the water element to capture wealth, all right? So water elements just represent opportunities. So you still need to ask yourself, how many way you can make money right now. If you have a day job, let's say, and then you see a lot of water element in your chart, which means that you need to explore more avenues in your job to create more wealth. You don't focus on the water and make use of the water. It's not like that. The water just telling you this year you have a lot of opportunities in terms of wealth. So you must aware and take it when it presented to you. Since it's a water element, right, likely will be the second half of the year. Okay, Philip? Okay, Lydia asks, how do you do Bazi if you're adopted and you don't know date of birth or time of birth? How do you help? Okay, this is a lot of people that don't have this, all right? They don't have their birth and time of birth. So we use QiMen forecasting because QiMen forecasting does not need your date of birth or time of birth. Okay, and then I also can use Yijing. Yeah, Yijing also did not need your date and time of birth to do reading. Agman saw us, can I know for a person with day master judgment what effect or that person this year? A judgment see, well, this year is a judgment, a person also judgment see another judgment. This is considered fuyin. Fuyin is just like you looking at yourself in front of the mirror. So it's a year of self-realization. It's a year that this person will do a lot of stuff that he didn't dare to do before. This is the meaning of this Fuyin. Andrew Wong say thank you, Iverson. You're welcome, Andrew. Okay, how do I overlay animal star to my house layout? You first of all, you just need to demarcate your house into the 8 sectors. Like this year, you know that the southwest sector is number 9 there. Then once you know your southwest sector in your house, that is the number 9 star is there. Okay, that's how you overlay. CTRC matter is in a month. What should do for career? There's so many of it. Okay, one of it could be comedian. Okay, yeah, maybe you can consider that. Okay, AA asks any specific day master will do well in 2024. All the day master will do well. You just need to know how. All right, AA. Okay, let me see whether is there any question. Okay, this question from Fairy Lam. How about being a dog with a dragon in the month? Same mention. No, you don't look at the month only. If the month don't have a dog, then it is not part of the reading. Okay, don't worry whether you have a dragon in the month. Okay, I only mention about the dog, right? So not the dragon. Okay, I think I. So you say you missed a webinar earlier on. We see we can get the team to prepare a replay. Yeah, but we cannot promise that because Chinese New Year is coming. I think that need to go for holiday first. Maybe later, have some patience, or maybe can manifest it comes sooner. Okay, let me see here. Okay, I think I answers some of the question. There are so many, I cannot answer everything, but I'll pick some randomly, some question to answer. So I hope that you enjoyed today webinar. All right. Do you found a lot of value in today webinar? Yes. Okay, good. I hope you enjoyed this and I wish you have a great 2024. And not only just 2024, it's 2024 and beyond. Yeah, the whole stretch of period nine. Yeah, as scary as period nine is, it also come with a lot of big opportunities. So I hope all of you here, if I get to meet you in person one day, you're going to share with me your success story in period nine. Okay, so if some of you are thinking, if there's only one program I can learn in 2024, yeah, learn how to master your wealth in period nine. Trust me. Okay, this is the most important. Everything else can wait. Okay, so I hope to see you soon in this wealth mastery in period nine. Till then, take care, and I wish all of you here big success this year, the year of Wood Dragon. Okay, see you again. Keep in touch. Bye bye.